I'm Liz Powell. I'm a mixed media printmaker and whatever else will carry the idea artist. And I live up on the New England tablelands near the Queensland border. And that's me.
Liz, would you like to talk a little bit about the inspiration for your piece?
Yes, the factor between the title being Broken and Mended, when I saw that title, the factor between something being broken and something being mended is time. You've got to have time to do it. So thinking about time started me going down a rabbit hole, and I was looking at how we use time in the language, like time heals, a stitch in time, thoughts in that direction. Then I started thinking about how we measure time and break it up, and the types of time that we break our known world, our day, into cosmic time to dinner time. So with that in mind, that led me onto clocks and watches and timepieces. And I've always been interested in the mechanisms that help us to break up time and the kinds of clocks and watches that people have invented. And I'm interested in the analog varieties. I don't find digital timepieces very exciting at all. They're very two-dimensional for me. So I've got a tin full of watch parts, as shown in the gallery in the photograph, and they're from all bits and pieces. But it's the idea that you can build something that breaks up time out of all those little cogs and bits and pieces. I was given a book years ago by my daughters called Time Tamed, and it was a history of basically timepieces. And one of the chapters in it is about a rather famous fob watch called the Graves Complication. And it was complicated. It had 900 moving parts. It weighed about 1 kilo, and it was a fob watch. But I thought, okay, this is a really interesting way they've tried to tell time in a dozen different places, including what the stars were doing over New York City is floating around in the middle, which is why we've got a bit of cosmic time happening in the middle of my piece. But the Graves Complication photographs and then observation drawing from my tin of bits and pieces was what really started to make the work come together. And then I do, as I said, mixed media printmaking. So I'd done some drawings on small pieces of kozo paper, mulberry bark paper. I jumchied those, which is a felt paper technique that's Korean in basis. And then I stitched them together in a little 9-block quilt. And then I thought it needs something else. So I did a lino cut based on the Graves Complication over the top. So there's about 4 or 5 levels. Oh, and to start with, the paper had also been tannin dyed. So it went through a few processes before it finished up being what I thought of as a resolved piece. And then there was stitching in it, because when you do the paper felting, the paper goes very much like fabric. So it takes stitch very readily. And then I drew back into it again, and then it was sort of like, no, walk away. Now's the time to stop, which is sometimes one of the hardest things to do, I found. So really that's sort of the story of that piece. It's based on the Graves Complication and the idea that we break up time, and time is something that we use in a lot of different ways. But it does come back to broken and mended, because without time, you can't do that.